Hello and welcome to the Sallie Tomato YouTube channel. I'm Kate, and here at Sallie Tomato we strive to bring you tutorials that educate, inspire, and help you create confidently. Today we're going to be creating the Lily lanyard. It's an easy to sew pattern. It features several card pockets, so you can customize this very easily through your selection of fabrics and hardware. This design can hold tickets, IDs, and credit cards, and it's ideal for non-woven fabrics. During this tutorial, you'll learn how to create a clear ID window pocket, card pockets, an easy zipper closure, and then we'll show you the strap connector hardware. The finished size of Lily is 5.5 inches wide and 4.5 inches high. Lanyards have become such a popular accessory item. They're great to use whether you're at school, work, going to the gym, even travel, shopping. They're a simple make and they're easily giftable. Renee Kapitansky designed this pattern, and she found her inspiration from Lily Tomlin and the characters that Lily Tomlin played in the movies Big Business and 9 to 5. Before we get started, be sure to grab a pattern. See the description below this video and follow the link to access the pattern information. All the supplies you need are listed on the back of the pattern. The Lily is suitable for a variety of non-woven fabrics such as cork fabric, faux leather, micro suede. There are so many choices available in prints and textures. It's so easy to customize this project for gifting. Once you decide on your fabrics, gather your pattern and supplies, cut out all the pieces that you need following the pattern, and let's begin. Here I have the pieces all cut out already. One of our testers and our sample sewist, Jen, had a really great tip. Before you cut out the piece D, it's a small little pocket piece, you could wait to cut piece D until we start creating some pockets and windows in the main piece A, and you can economize on fabric. So I'll point out where Jen cut her piece D from. You're first going to prepare the exterior. On the wrong side of main piece A, mark a center line between the long edges. I'm using two colors of marking pens just to hopefully help you see a little bit more clearly. Then, following your pattern, mark two more lines on one side of that center line. Also mark in shorter lines in from the long edge. What we're doing is creating a zipper placement box. After you've marked, cut out the zipper placement box. You may find a precision cutting tool or a craft knife, and a straight edge safety ruler are very helpful tools for precisely cutting out the corners of this zipper placement box. On the wrong side of piece A, mark a line in from each long edge, and then following your pattern, mark two more lines in from the short end closest to the zipper placement box. You'll cut out the ID window, and this is the piece that Jen used to cut her piece D. That's a card pocket 2. This is a great use of fabric. With the main fabric piece A wrong side up, center the vinyl piece F, that's the window, over the ID window cutout. Hold the vinyl in place with washi tape. And then on the right side of the main fabric, top stitch an 1/8 inch from all the window edges. You may find it helpful to leave the paper backing on the vinyl for the sewing step. I'm using a zipper foot to stitch closely to the cut edges. Now that we have the window top stitched, we can remove the paper backing from the vinyl. On the wrong side of your main piece A, center the main fabric piece B, wrong side up over the vinyl. This is creating a pocket. Again, you can use a little bit of washi tape to hold the piece B in place. If you prefer, you can certainly use sewing clips instead of the washi tape here. And then top stitch on the 3 outer edges of piece B with an 1/8 inch seam allowance. We're ready to attach the zipper. First, consider which direction you'd like the zipper to open. I have 2 examples of the zipper opening in opposite directions, so it really depends on what you're most comfortable with. Position basting tape on the right side of the zipper along each long edge, and I like to use the very narrow 1/8 inch wide basting tape. It holds it well enough, but you know you're not going to stitch through the tape as you top stitch. A tip for getting the paper to release on basting tape is to rub the tape with your fingers really well. The warmth of your fingers warms up the adhesive of the tape to release the paper. With right sides up, center piece A over the zipper, making sure the pull of the zipper is inside the cutout box, and check from the wrong side to make sure your zipper is centered. From the right side, top stitch an 1/8 inch from the zipper placement box to secure the zipper in place. You may find a Teflon foot and a stiletto are helpful in guiding your fabric as you sew. As I'm top stitching along the edge of the zipper opening, I'm going to move the zipper pull out of the way. That way the zipper coil aligns neatly with the cut edges of the fabric. We're ready to move on to preparing and attaching the card pockets. Top stitch an 1/8 inch from the top edges of both piece C and piece D. That's your card pockets. Center piece C, right side up, just in from the wrong side, short edge of your main piece A, just like I've positioned here. You can certainly use double-sided basting tape, a little washi tape, or even sew tight magnets to hold the pocket in place. You may find a Teflon foot helpful for moving the fabric smoothly as you sew. And then top stitch an 1/8 inch from the short, narrow end of piece C. You're placing piece C opposite of the vinyl ID pocket. Now position piece D, right side up, over the attached pocket, nesting into the indent and then lining the sides from the bottom edge even with the main piece A short edge. Top stitch an 1/8 inch from the 2 long edges. And don't worry about the bottom edge right now, it'll be secured in a later step. We're ready to attach the strap connectors. On the wrong side, center one back plate over each visible line and about 1/4 inch below the zipper tape edge. Mark the placement . And then install the strap connectors on the right side of the lanyard. The D-rings are almost even with the zipper box opening. With wrong sides together, fold the prepared lanyard in half, aligning the sides and the bottom edges of your piece A. You're going to top stitch an 1/8 inch from the sides and across the bottom edge. We're ready to make the strap. Join the two pieces E, that's the strap pieces, by placing the short ends right side together and perpendicular to each other, overlapping the ends. Sew a diagonal seam from corner to corner, and then trim this seam allowance to 1/4 inch wide and press the seam open, and then you'll top stitch each side of the seam. I prefer to finger press actually the seam open first and then top stitch. After my top stitching is completed, then I trim the excess seam allowance. For me, I find it's just a little easier, and I think I can hold the seam allowance flat while I'm top stitching a little easier as well. With wrong sides together, fold piece E in half lengthwise. And then top stitch an 1/8 inch from each long edge. You may find it helpful to begin stitching both length sides of the strap at the same end. That way you aren't encouraging a twist in the strap as you sew. Now you're going to thread the end of the strap through a swivel hook, fold the end about 1 inch to the underside, and then top stitch in place. and you'll repeat for the opposite end of the strap and the remaining swivel hook. Another fun option to the top stitching would be to use a couple of rivets holding the layers together at the ends, just like I've done here. Be sure to test fit your strap before attaching the second swivel hook. You can certainly cut the strap to your desired length. Once you have the strap completed, hook the swivels to the strap connectors and you're ready to go. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make Lily. Let us know in the comments if you have any other questions or suggestions. Please share and show off your photos using the hashtag SallieTomato on social media. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. That way you won't miss out on any future tutorials. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll check out the rest of our pattern line for more creative projects. Until our next tutorial, have a great making day.